Hello, and happy Monday to all of my amazing Aquarius. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Hopefully you're having a great holiday. Yes, I know you are, because that's the intention you set. Let's get right into your reading, Aquarius. Let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius as well. Yes. In every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where my Aquarius needs to take action. Yes, Aquarius, the water bearers. I love it, love it, love it. All right, let's see what we have here, Aquarius. Oh, right out the deck, Aquarius. Oh my gosh. Now the theme is blockages, Aquarius. And what is a blockage? A blockage is an obstruction which makes movement or flow difficult or impossible. We have the Three of Wands. I want you all to start expecting wonderful things to happen, right? I know sometimes you may hear messages and it may not seem so promising, but the fact that God gave us free will to co-create in our lives, I want you all to start expecting great things to happen, because the blockages are leaving. The blockages are leaving. I see a lot of people doing a lot of energy work and really getting their chakras from ground chakra all the way up to your root chakra. I'm sorry, from root chakra all the way up to your crown chakra, in alignment, removing all blockages. And so some of you all are no longer going to feel restricted at all in your lives. Like whatever that emotion you were holding on to, Aquarius, and feeling like you were blocked, maybe it was a past relationship that was, whether it was a working relationship, a romantic relationship, or even a family relationship where you felt blocked or scared or nervous or restricted. You're not going to feel like that for long. So again, here we have expecting great things to happen. Some of you all have it like in the pit of your stomach. Like, I just feel like something is about to happen. Something big is about to happen. Look, expect a good big to happen. Not a bad big, but a good big. Some of you all are starting to remember all the people that betrayed you and hurt you and really literally left you for dead. What I'm seeing is that somebody's family played a huge role in linking up with your ex to betray you. And that is a different kind of hurt. Like somebody went to their family for some support and actually got betrayed by their own family members. Like, it's almost like the family took the ex's side in the relationship, right? And that could have left some of you all spiritually for dead, where you just literally felt like, I can't trust anybody. Like, my goodness, I can't even trust my own freaking family. I go to them for help. And so, but guess what God was doing? God was clearing the path. Because some of y'all cannot trust your family here in this realm, so you have to trust your ancestors. Like, because you're not by yourself, you're wiser now. But God has you exactly where God wants you to be, which is like in this position right here. You survived it. And it was bad. I mean, for real, it was real bad for some of y'all, right? But you're wiser now. So what God was trying to teach you, Aquarius, was to start paying attention to spirits, not the physical body. A lot of you all were paying attention to the physical body in which that hurt came through, instead of paying attention to the spirit. So now, when you're in this position right here, moving into the next chapter of your life, you don't have any blockages. See how clear this is moving forward? You don't have any obstruction whatsoever. The congestion is gone. The hindrance is gone. The stoppage is gone. The blockages are gone. Felt like a clot is gone. The congestion, all of that's gone, right? Some of you all had a loss of appetite dealing with that. Some of you all were in distress. Some of you all were vomiting, cramping, had severe belly pain. Even felt constipated going around certain families. That's how stressful it was going around certain family members and certain exes in the whole 9 yards. But all of that is clear. It's just as clear as this blue sky right here. You're wiser now. You're more knowledgeable, Aquarius. I'm telling you, I'm seeing real strong that somebody's family member betrayed them on a colossal level. Like, you couldn't believe it. Literally almost made somebody feel like their heart was going to stop. That I cannot believe my own family that I grew up with did this to me, right? But guess what you just made more room for? This. new windows of opportunity, and more money, right? The energy of money, which cannot replace the people that you love so deeply, but you're also creating space for this new relationship with your ancestors, and they're going to be the ones that's guiding you towards your new soul tribe, which you will now consider your family, right? Yes. So now you know what it looks like. You get a chance to choose. Listen, okay, this is what I'm saying for somebody. Those family members that play really like some roles in really hurting you, that spirit is what's going to be so deeply etched in your soul that when you meet another person, it doesn't matter if their skin color is different. It doesn't matter if they're on a different continent. It doesn't matter if the skin color is the same. It doesn't matter what physical form they come in. That spirit is what you're going to remember, and that's what you're going to say, oh no, I need to create some distance between me and them, because something about them causes me to remember that blockage moment. That's what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. The number 5, because we're talking about the number 5. The number 5 is about being a pivotal point in your life. Are you going to go back to how you handle things, or are you going to really, really move forward? Like you're not going to have any fear moving forward, like operating in faith moving forward, because this position right here will cause a lot of people to be scared. They'll feel like they're by themselves, and I'm not really scared. I'm moving forward, but I don't really know how to move forward. So I'm really nervous, right? Because I feel like I'm by myself, but you're not by yourself. Some of you all have lost your parents. Guess who? They're right up there watching over you. Some people have lost grandparents. They're right up there with you, right? Watching over you, protecting you, leading you into the next thing. Here we have the devil card, like I said, which is attached to Capricorn, not because Capricorns are devils at all. This represents what we have in all of us. Some of us operate in false evidence appearing real. Some of us operate in doubt. But coming out of being hurt that deeply by people that you love, even though some of y'all stayed in y'all family relationships, even though you felt smothered because you feel like, well, they're my family, so I can't move beyond that. Yes, you can. God had to create a situation where you were like, there was no way you would ever go backwards, right? No way. So emotionally, a lot of you all are at the end of that feeling. I'm telling you, some of y'all are going to be moving into 2022, not thinking about, like, somebody's going to go so far as to actually changing their name altogether. Just like, I don't even want to be associated with somebody who would do that. I would never do that to my own family. But guess what? It was done. You don't look like what you've been through at all, Aquarius. Some of you all are starting to get your power and your personal identity back that you created, because you're saying, you know what? I know I'm the smartest sign in the Zodiac, but when it came to my family, I didn't feel so smart. I didn't feel so smart when it came to my own family. I just kind of was on cruise control, just kind of letting things happen. You've been open-minded because you're a very open-minded sign. You all are humanitarian. So you all will start. Some of y'all were even your primary goal and focus was to, because this was not out of embarrassment or shame, not really. It was more out of, I really care enough to get to the root of why my family is the way that they are. So some of y'all were trying to understand it from a psychological standpoint rather than like textbook psychological standpoint. Y'all even went to a therapist and talked about it. But this was like, this kind of betrayal came from this. There's a spirit of fear running rampant through some of y'all families. And I'm talking about false evidence that appears real, running rampant through your family. That's why they betrayed you. That's why and they would sell you out. It wouldn't have mattered who it was. They would have sold you out to your ex. They would have sold you out to the police. They would have sold you out to anybody, because that's what this fear runs rampant. This thing goes back so far. I'm telling you, God had to create a situation to hurt you that deeply that you would never turn back around again. This is where you almost like you were forced to operate in faith, right? But it's also being replaced by more money. So somebody's going to get a raise at work, but more money is coming your way. You were being taught that, follow me with this, Aquarius. Some of you all didn't realize that the baton of a healer, because the healing gift didn't come to just, you weren't the first person in your family that was a healer. But because that fear, that false evidence appearing real, and that doubt was running so rampant through your family, you were the only one that picked up that baton. Now watch this, Aquarius. Once these people who were operating in fear start to hear about how you're actually healing a lot of people in the world, they're going to start popping out. First of all, they're going to talk about you like a dog. That's and when I tell you they're going to be exposed, but see, by the time they're exposed and they're talking about you like a dog, you would have helped so many people. There'd be nothing they can say about you. As a matter of fact, their plan to try to hurt you even more than they already did is going to backfire right in their face, Aquarius. So much so that you're going to realize, now I see why God did what God did. Remove me from that whole family. Because they're looking... Aquarius, they're looking at healing from a religious standpoint, which came after the spiritual, right? Religion is man-made. Their healing is more of a religion. Oh, we got to use the Bible, or we got to use some book, whatever. Yours came from, this is a gift that they actually had, but they are going about it the still in the fear route, right? They're still going, everything that they do is going to be like, it won't even matter what they try to do anymore, because they hurt you so deeply. It's like you're numb to their pain at this point. Clear messages are coming through to a lot of you all, Aquarius. Very clear messages are coming through to a lot of you all. There are going to be so many people that's going to look at them and say, okay, now it makes sense as to why Aquarius has nothing to do with them. Absolutely nothing to do with them. All your blockages are removed, Aquarius. All your blockages are removed. You will never go back to them again. And I'm not saying that all Aquarius are going to cut off their entire family, but there's going to be some people that you would never talk to again. Not because you're angry, but because you're actually in the know. You all are the I know sign. You all are very independent, very friendly, very powerful, original, very progressive sign, humanitarians. Part of the reason why you were so deeply hurt, Aquarius, is because you care so much. Now you don't care at all. You see it for what it really is. Yep. Oh, 2 cards came out. Meditate and contemplate. And walk through your fears. Walk through your fears. There's an intensity. This is Pisces and Scorpios are very emotional, right? There's an intensity in your spiritual gifts. Like you're not even afraid anymore. Like the fear that you were contaminated by, contaminated with, Aquarius, when you were because you knew something in you kept saying, I want to heal people. Like, I know I have this healing gift, but I come from a family that if I try to talk to them about it, they would seem like I'm crazy. So you try, every now and then you would kind of inch conversations in there, trying to ease conversation, talk about it a little bit, and you always get shut down, always shut down. God had, when I tell you that what I'm getting right here, and I'm getting the chills, like somebody, it was really bad. It was really, really, really bad. Where somebody was betrayed on a level that they never, ever, ever thought they would be betrayed from their family. So hydrate. When you talk about hydrate with water, right? We talk about water, right? The number 27 reduces to 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. You all have been transformed. All blockages have been removed, and right now you all are like literally flowing in your gifts right now. And so there's absolutely nothing they can do to block it. So many messages are coming through. It is not even funny. And speaking of Mercury, because this card, the Magician card, is attached to Mercury, we're about to go into pre-shadow Mercury retrograde coming up soon. Mercury does not go retrograde until January of next year, but I want to say January 14th. But so more messages may be coming through to you all about what some of them are saying. Some of them are so upset with your spirit because they have no more access to you that they physically want to fight you. Like, and you're like, what did I do to that person to want them to fit? Because you know you haven't done anything. That's something that's in their spirit that is so disturbed because they know what they did to you. Oh my goodness, Aquarius. When I say y'all on the cusp of something amazing, that's an understatement. The healing that you're going to be providing, I'm telling you, I could go on and on with this reading. It's not even funny. But that is what I have for you, Aquarius. Happy Monday to you all. I will see you on Wednesday. I hope you all are continuing to enjoy yourselves and creating the great life that you deserve, Aquarius. Bye.